welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Aidsini Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. So earlier today, while they were having a conversation, Uriel, Parrot, Talani Badge, Mercy, and of course, Cross, we got to know that Cross is crushing on Mercy, AK. Yes, guys. Also, it looks like Cross and Perry have the same taste in women. They were talking about it, how they almost fought because of Maria, and also now it's Ceec and Mercy. But Mercy told them, close your eye, yo, because nothing for you there. Also, in her diary session, Mercy also talked about how surprised she was to see Ike in the lineup of ex-housemates that came back in the house. According to her, she said it's a setup. Yes, guys. Also, some of the housemates, were telling Cross maybe he and Angel should kind of like make up, hug it out and all that, but Cross said no way to wait. Same thing, Mercy said that if she ever mentions the same thing to Angel will probably not like it at all. Yes, but Perry also pointed out that Cross and Angel are not the only two people that don't talk to themselves in the house. There is Doyin and Adekule, and Mercy filled them in on why Doyin and Adekule they don't talk to each other. Apparently, Mercy watches everything Big Brother. She also says she watched the reunion and saw what caused their fallout and all that. And Mercy says she's been a fan of the Big Brother franchise right from the Big Brother Africa era of Ofuneka. Yes, guys. So I think Mercy and we love the Big Brother franchise. Yes. Now, away from that, after the basketballs that happened earlier in the day with Ceec and Alex, there was also another mini basketballs that happened, but we did not get to watch because White Money was in the diary room at that moment having his own diary session, which was actually at some point funny. White Money said it's only Angel's English that he trusts. The other ones are Otamiemie. And he talked about how some of his friends were like, you know what, you are bigger than this, don't come back to the show. And he was like, what do you mean? This is a show that made me, even Dangote see they find money, Abi. So back to the drama. So when White Money got out from the diary room, that was when we saw Ceec in the kitchen area standing with Cross and Kid Wire. So apparently, I think Adekule was addressing the housemates in the lounge area, and Ceec put on the blender. And one thing with blenders, like the noise and everything. So some of the housemates kind of like felt some type of way about it, like Ceec shouldn't have done that. And Ceec, in her own defense, said that Adekule was done, talking before she started running the blender. That I think it was when Alex was talking, that was when she started running the blender and all that. Later on, she had a conversation with Doyin, and Doyin surprisingly was actually defending Adekule. Like, this is the second time I'm seeing Doyin defend Adekule. The first one was, I think it was yesterday. Was it yesterday or so that Ilebaye was complaining about Adekule not, picking her as one of his BFFs, and Doyin was like, defending him and all that. Now again, she's doing the same thing, and this is, somebody that finished Adekule at the reunion and basically not talking to him even at this moment. So it's actually cool to see that despite their differences, they still got each other's back somehow. So Doyin was telling Ceec that Adekule was still talking while the blender was on, while she was running the blender. And Ceec was like, no, Adekule was done talking. And Doyin was explaining to her that no, at that point that she was there, the blender was actually going on, and it was really very disrespectful because at some point, some of them might actually be the head of house, and you don't want somebody to disrespect you, that way. And when Doyin made Ceec recognize that she was wrong, she said she will look for Adekule and have a chat with him. But later on this evening, Ceec has been looking moody and all that, and she was approached by Ike, and she confessed to Ike that she was actually crying, and you could see it in her face that when somebody has been crying, you could see that the person was crying, and she said she was missing her family, that's why. So Ike HK was trying to cheer her up and all that. Now back to Adekule, during their diary sessions, all of them literally had everything nice to say about Adekule's style of being the head of house, even though a lot of them felt like he's holding back. I mean, why wouldn't he hold back? Because he's the first person to become the head of house, and there is a lot of personalities, like big personalities, even though some of them, like likes of White Money, feels like, you know what, he should not bow down to pressure and actually let them know that he is the head of house and he is the big brother that they see. But let's see how that will work out. Abdekule on his own is, very grateful that he got the opportunity to be back. A lot of them are actually very grateful that Big Brother called them back. Like, you can see the way they're like, oh, Big Brother, did you miss me? Oh, Big Brother, we're back here again, and all that. I think I did enjoy White Money's diary session. Venita's diary session, she was just blabbing. At some point, Big Brother would ask one thing and she would just go off. She didn't even wait for Big Brother to welcome her. She just went off. Oh, Big Brother, this. I'm like, ha. But I also understand the part where she talked about how awkward it can be, having her blood relation, Neo, in the same house with her at the same time, in the same season, especially with the bathroom sessions. I also love the fact that she said, okay, before watching Neo, she could tell, or she would have said, oh, that Neo was, innocence and all the innocence in all the whole girlies around him and all of that. But looking at him now, being in the same space with him, she can tell that Neo is actually enjoying the attention, that the ladies are giving him, because according to her, she said that Neo is a hot pepper with the ladies. She also said Ileba. You're like, what is their issue with Ileba? Like, what is their issue? Ileba is like that small pepper that is, in everybody's throat this season. Like, Benita said, like, Ileba is that little sister that can, unintentionally step on your toes, and I'm like, how did Ileba step on Venita's toes down now? Anyways, we actually do not see everything. She also talked about, Ike coming to her to tell her about what he feels about having to be with Mercy in the same space, how he wants, I think, closure or something of that sort. And she also is not trying to be in the middle of, whatever is going on between Mercy and Ike, because according to her, she says, like, outside of the house, like, these two had a way of saying, oh, you were not there for me, oh, you were not there for me. So she doesn't want that in the house. So she also went to tactfully tell Mercy, see, this is what Ike is saying. And Mercy says, you know what, there is nothing there. But I feel like there is something there. There is an unfinished business between Mercy and Ike. We might not see it now, but just like the whole Cece and Alex situation, it will come to fore sooner or later in the show. Now, on Mercy's, diary session, she said, you know what, having Ike here is kind of like a setup, but she is focused on the prize. She said that anybody that was not invited, for the All-Star season is not a star and is definitely not relevant. But I want to say something. Based on the information your girl knows, how do I have to say this? I don't like statements like this. You know why? Why? Well, you know what? I would say what I have to say. I don't care. See, why I didn't like that statement was because if you were really invited, baby, then yeah, you would really say that. But if you Nigerian your way into it, anyways, let's not talk about that. It's too. I don't want to be all, Nah, I don't want that. I just want to enjoy the show and all what they bring to the table. But yeah, that's what I have to say about that. But all in all, it's been eventful in the house so far. I still doubt that they'll win their wager. Honestly, I still doubt, even though I feel like Pere, is doing a great job with the directing and all that, but I still doubt that wager will come out as, splendid as we all wanted it to be. But let's see. Our fingers are crossed. We want to see what they have to put out for us tomorrow in the mock presentation, and of course on Friday for the main presentation. But that being said, Cross and Pere are about to burn Big Brother's house down on Saturday. Yes, guys, they said they're about to do a lot of things. So let's see, if anything will come out of it. Because this one, Cross, has been saying he's honey, he's honey, he's honey. I mean, you've not been in the house for like how many days? You're already, now so they do now. Anyways, let's see what they have in stock for us. I mean, Saturday is just around the corner. This is midweek. We can't wait for the weekend and see them unleash what they have. And also, tomorrow is the pool party. Let the bikinis come out. Let them play. Let them play. I want to see that happen. All in all, I just want to say this before I go. This is the Big Brother Naija All-Stars. You guys have seen these people before. I still don't get why you guys are still fighting over them. It doesn't make sense to me. Do you get? A lot of you are in the comments and, fighting tooth and nail because of Alex and Ceec. I feel they are just acting out what they would have acted out if they were in the same space without camera. And I feel like the bone of contention here has been that their beef because of Toby and all that. Yes, because if you listen to what happened today, Uriel talked, Alex did not interrupt, she did not pick offense. Ceec was talking, she interrupted and she picked offense. It's not like I'm siding anybody. For me, I feel like both of them are right in their own ways and also wrong in their own ways. But what I have a problem is that these people that will hopefully settle their issue, because it's been long overdue. 5 years, now you, the fan, who have already known this, you are still carrying it on your head somehow. I said it before the show started, and I will say it again. This is entertainment, baby. Enjoy the show. That's why in all my analysis, I am not siding anybody. But if you mess up, I'm gonna call out your mess up straight up. But I'm just going to have fun, like Ilebaye. You get, just have fun. Not be tightening your chest. When it's time to vote, you vote for whoever you like. But it's not like they're going to be sharing that 120M with you. Think about it. Think about it. Anyways, on that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Till I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ezinne Williams.